First batter he faced, he blew him away. Family and friends in attendance at Dodger Stadium. 18 seasons later, he's getting ready for his final regular season start. Went over to see Ellen, the kids, and on the left side of your screen you see Rick Honeycutt and A.J. Ellis, two of the special guests who made the trip up to the Pacific Northwest to take in this historic day.
You could just feel the emotion coming off of him too. And we've seen Clayton Kershaw so many times pregame, his routine, the focus, a lot more deep breaths, a lot slower walks, a lot more attention. Standing ovation from this entire crowd here to see one last Kershaw day.
Here's the Dodgers starting lineup, presented by your Southern California helpful Honda dealers. Shohei Ohtani had an off night on Saturday. He's back in there for game 162 in front of Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman. Teoscar Hernandez will clean up in right. Michael Conforto will bat fifth in left field. Andy Pages patrols center. Kike Hernandez swinging a red-hot bat, gets another start at third. Hyeseong Kim at second base, and Ben Rortvedt doing the catching for Kershaw. On the mound for the Seattle Mariners, Bryce Miller, the right-hander, making his 18th turn, an injury-impacted season. He was terrific in 2024, just has not been right in 2025.
And one of the best ERAs last year, 2.94, and it has been a drop-off, almost double that ERA. And you mentioned it, he's been injured. It's been an up-and-down season, but the consistent part has been is the runs that he's given up. That right elbow inflammation is what kept him out, but his numbers have been good against the Dodgers in his career 1.93 ERA. He's going to throw about 60% fastball splitter, even though he's got 6 pitches that he throws. And if you look at the differentiation between the fastball and the splitter, 12 miles an hour, that's about 6 feet 9 inches, about when you have to tell to start your swing. Splitter definitely his best pitch.
Shohei Ohtani stands in. Off we go. Fastball does not get a call at the bottom of the zone. Ball one has us playing ball here in Seattle. Ohtani with a 30-game on-base streak. .54 homers, 101 ribbies, 20 stolen bases for Ohtani this year. Can he add to it in this season finale? That's ripped to right field, down for a hit. On base streak at 31, all the way to the wall. Ohtani leads off the game with a stand-up double.
After fouling off the fastball down the zone, he gets that splitter, drives it out into right field. And you take a look at his swing, how he sees it out of the hand, gets it pretty much off the middle of his body. Leadoff double, and continues that on-base streak that leads all of baseball.
You know who might be happy that that wasn't a home run? Mookie Betts, who digs in now, because Ohtani remains tied with Betts for the most leadoff home runs in a single season with 12.
Yeah, because Mookie would be really upset.
Yeah,
like, come on, I get one thing. One. Just give me one. You get everything else.
Mookie was off in the series opener. Played last night, 0 for 4 at the plate. Struck out once. Oh, and 2 for Miller. Ohtani leading off the game with his 88th extra base hit of the season, the most in the majors. Already a runner in scoring position for the Dodgers. On an 0-2 pitch, Betts stays alive with a tapper foul. Mookie 9 for his last 21 with runners in scoring position, going back to September 6th. Season turned around August 5th. Another 0-2 coming from Miller.
Biggest thing too with Mookie was just getting back to hitting line drives. That's what you hear all the time when you're a kid, just trying to hit the back of the net in the batting cage. Not as many fly balls.
On a 1-2. Tapper foul. Ton of line drives, a lot fewer whiffs. That's a good recipe for any hitter, but especially for Mookie. A ball and 2 strikes, the pitch. Ground ball to left side, backhanded by Crawford. A long throw, well picked at first by Mastrobuoni to get Betts by a step.
J.P. Crawford, all his weight going towards the line. Gets a good throw, good pick.
So Freddie Freeman's turn. First pitch bounced to third. Well played by Suarez. Picked the short hop to keep Ohtani on second base and register out number 2.
He was picking it as he was looking at him. Now they're sharing a laugh as he goes closer to Shohei. But that's what's impressive. He made this thing look so easy. The way he was able to pick that hop, which was a tough hop, while directly looking at Shohei Ohtani, making sure he's staying where he's at.
Teoscar Hernandez going to try and clean things up for the Dodgers in this first. Danger of wasting Ohtani's leadoff double. Strike 1 from Miller. Hernandez had a hit in his 1 game so far this series. In his last 15, he's batting .300.
Look at the OPS, 944. And the slug, not just the average.
Miller gets a call to make it 0-2. On an 0-2, Hernandez. Push the fly ball to right field. Carrying back, it's onto the warning track. And the catch is made. So Ohtani's leadoff double indeed squandered by the Dodgers. Here comes Clayton Kershaw. Just a snapshot of the resume that will have him in Cooperstown, the class of 2031. Book it. Clayton Edward Kershaw, 18 seasons, an MVP, 3 Cy Young Awards, 11 All-Star Game selections, 5 ERA titles, including 4 in a row. Most importantly to him, 2 World Series. First pitch of his final regular season start is packed behind home plate, strike 1.
I think what's beautiful to watch these last few years from Clayton Kershaw for every young player to watch is when the stuff isn't the same, when the velocity isn't there, when it's not as easy to get a swing and miss. How you grind, how you work. I mean, working that slider, he'll throw 50% of the time, the curveball off of that, the fastball, and you just see him grind, figure out a way, will himself to get the win.
This is his 23rd game, 22nd start of the season. Second most starts and innings pitched of any Dodger starter this year, behind Yoshinobu Yamamoto in year 18. Ground ball third, just foul. Just scoreless inning of relief in Arizona. 15 pitches to get those 3 outs as he prepares for a postseason role. Dave Roberts announcing today that Clayton Kershaw will not be on the wild card roster, so this will be a regular start for him today. Ball and 2 strikes on Randy Arozarena.
What was important about him in that inning of relief not only is some foreshadowing of how he can be used in October, but that was an 11-inning extra inning massive win for the Dodgers that really put the nail in the coffin for the Diamondbacks.
Popped him up. Bet's over. 1 out.
This was a big 9th inning last week. First in September 29th, 2019. And honestly, even before that, 2008 was the first time that he had pitched in relief and started in the same year. 3 consecutive outs, a little help from Tommy Edman.
Cal Raleigh first pitch swinging. Another pop up on the infield for Kershaw. Freddie Freeman's underneath this one. 2 gone.
Landon Kershaw, baby number 5 on the way.
Flanked by A.J. Ellis, Rick Honeycutt sitting behind them. 2 outs in the first. Eugenio Suarez takes strike 1.
Charlie and Callie by her side. Smart mama. Bring the 2 oldest. Really enjoy the game. Yes. Charlie and Callie dialed in. We're going to look back on some of these memories too. And it's, anytime you talk to the kids and even talking to Ellen, it's like they don't really realize it until they're older. They're getting to an age, and that was a big reason why Clayton wanted to keep playing. He wanted his kids to be of an age where they could understand, where they could really appreciate what their dad is doing. And this is a dad, by the way, like in the off season, he's like the crossing guard for their elementary school. It's right across the street. I mean, he's such a hands-on dad. That's Callie. She's a baby girl. The memories she's got. How many first pitch she's thrown at Dodger Stadium. That is a precious, precious photo. Girl dad.
A 1-2 pitch to Suarez. Buried in the dirt. And we're hoping to talk to Ellen during today's game. She's right next to Kirsten Watson, so stay tuned for that as well.
First time we'll be able to hear from Ellen in a game that Clayton's starting.
Count now full on Suarez, so here's the payoff. Fly to right. Routine for Teoscar Hernandez. A 1-2-3 first inning to get Kershaw rolling. World Champion Dodgers Baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. is the only place to get the Western Bacon Cheeseburger, but if you tangoed with the spicy Western Bacon Cheeseburger. Well, if you're a hitter, you did not want to tango with either of those 2 Dodger lefties. Sandy Koufax, Clayton Kershaw. Top of the second here at T-Mobile Park. The Dodgers trying to sweep the Mariners. And you see in the live ball era going back to 1920, Clayton Kershaw's 2.54 ERA trails only Hoyt Wilhelm.
By .02.
Now, ERA plus, park adjusted, hundreds league average. Clayton Kershaw is 154. Just a shade better than our friend Pedro Martinez, another former Dodger. The best all time among pitchers with at least 2,000 innings.
Which in the modern era is probably the stat that is referenced a whole lot more. Factors in everything. So Clayton's the best. That's what we're trying to say. He's number 1. Sorry, wait.
3 balls and a strike on Michael Conforto. That's outside. Ball 4. Leadoff walk. Listen to this word from Morongo.
Smoking good times, cigars, food, fun. Morongo.
Back-to-back innings to start. The Dodgers get the leadoff runner on base. Ohtani with a double, but he didn't move beyond second base. See if they can bring in Conforto. Andy Pages, the first to try. Pages 0 for 8 in the series, but still hitting .300 in his last 16 games. This is hit well to left field, but Arozarena hauls it in. Comes the red hot Kike Hernandez. This series he's 4 for 8. His last 3 he's 6 for 13.
And game run, 2-run home run last night. The difference maker doubled, scored 2 more runs for the Dodgers. And of course the dance moves and the post-game interviews and the personality that he also brings as we head into October.
Takes a fastball down the chute, strike 1. Now, the bottom 3 last night was incredible for the Dodger lineup. 7 through 9, a combined 5 for 12 at the plate. 4 of the 5 hits went for extra bases, and they drove in 4 runs. Hernandez had the biggest 2. Tie-breaking 2-run double in the top of the 9th against the Mariners closer Andres Munoz. On an 0-2, Hernandez pops it up. 2 gone. Hyeseong Kim getting a start in game 162. This is his 17th plate appearance since early September for Hyeseong.
Haven't had the leadoff batter on both innings at 0 for 5 with men on already early in this game.
High in the air, right field, carrying back. We got a rocket from the Comet. Hyeseong Kim kicks off game 162 with a 2-run homer.
Just his 3rd home run this season. A 2-run shot. Of course, got to wait for 2 outs. That's kind of how the Dodgers have rolled all season long. 2-out RBIs, big clutch hits. Gets a fastball up and in, too. Beautiful bat speed. The extension on this one. Kim. It's the Dodgers on the board.
First home run since May 31st for Hyeseong Kim.
Continues to the bottom of the order in this series. I mean, that has been the storyline, especially because there's been so much absence at the top of the order from the Stars. Getting days off after they've clinched. A lot of roster spots, kind of trying to figure out what the wild card's going to look like. Postseason's going to look like, and I'll tell you what, the bottom of this order, they've been impressive.
Ball and a strike on Ben Rortvedt. Grounds it to first. Picked by Mastroboni to finish the second inning, but the Dodgers get some early run support for Clayton Kershaw.
Well, as Clayton Kershaw takes the mound for his final start of the regular season, I am joined by one of the greatest women of all time, greatest mothers of all time, greatest wives, baseball mom, everything, Ellen Kershaw. Ellen, what a ride. 18 years. What has it been like just from your perspective?
I truly feel like I blinked and now we're here. I can go back to his major league debut like it was yesterday, and just the emotions. I was going down a rabbit hole of all of our pictures and all of our family that was there, and the excitement of walking into Dodger Stadium and this kind of surreal moment of, oh my gosh, this is his dream coming true right in front of us. And so it's kind of crazy to be now on this side of it where I'm looking at it being like, okay, he did it. Like, he accomplished everything he wanted to. And I think that's so incredible to have been by his side to kind of watch him see his dream play out.
When Clayton announced his retirement, and in the speech he had, he shared a really beautiful message that you had written, talking about just the perch that you have at Dodger Stadium, how you have shared it with your beautiful 4 children, one on the way.
Yeah.
When you think about those moments and the time that has been spent at ballparks, what is it like sharing it with your children and also teaching them baseball?
Yes. I know, it's the most ironic thing that they have learned the sport of baseball because of me and teaching them all the rules as we sit here over concessions and all those kind of things. But, you know, I call it my perch because it is the exact same place I've sat at since his major league debut. And so when I think back at all the memories that I have made personally from sitting there, from watching my husband, there we go, babe! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah. I love it because it is my perch, it is my vantage point to watch my favorite show in the world, which is watching Clayton. And the amount of times that I have sat there praying for him and soaking up these moments with our children, from having teeny tiny babies to being pregnant to having big kids that I'm getting to like talk through life with. It's foul.
Okay, it's foul. We're fine.
It's foul. We're fine. There's so many memories that I have there, and then we get to travel the world. So I've done every ballpark now. My kids, I think, have done at least like 24, 25 of them.
29.
29.
And what are we missing, Charlie?
What are we missing? Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto.
Okay, well, we go there next year, so I just think road trip? Yeah?
Sure. We'll jump back on. Yeah.
When you think about the relationships, though, you've got A.J. Ellis right here. Yeah. He's worked with so many amazing catchers, but it's also been the families that you guys have brought all together. How is it sharing those moments, and also just the relationships that you get to take forward in life with you?
You know, there's about 20 families, couples that will be our people with us until the day that we die, and that is because of baseball. The community that you have here, it's like you either...
Stay here all day. We can stay here all day.
No, it is the relationships that have made this absolutely everything. Even like every year there's a unique group of wives, of kids, of teammates, and there's just a chemistry that forms every year. And that is, Clayton alluded to that at his press conference. That is what we will miss the most.
We're seeing a lot of strikeouts. I'm just saying, are we sure he's done?
You know what? He came out of the bullpen the other night, and I was like, Clayton, do we reconsider everything? And he literally goes, oh my gosh, coming out of the bullpen is the hardest, mental thing, because he was like, I stretched for 9 straight innings trying to get warm and ready for it. So I know he's doing great, but that is what we always wanted to end on, is you are healthy, you are doing great, you are still competing well, and to be able to end on his own terms is what we have prayed for from the very beginning. So
when you watched him make his major league debut, you posted those photos. You guys were so precious. Could you imagine just 18 years later?
No, because at that point you hold on to every single start that he makes, and you just think, oh, when are we going to either wake up or this is going to be done? Because sometimes it is so fleeting, and so you really just hold on to it. And I honestly think we have lived this whole baseball world as if season to season, as if it could be our last. And so we have done every road trip, every city, everything. And I truly can say that I think both of us, all of our whole family, is leaving with No regrets, nothing undone, nothing unsaid.
Yes, and of course, just the memories, the moments. I know there have been so many. So before I let you go, is there a favorite memory that you have?
Yes. Honestly, it was winning the World Series, and we were in the bubble, and we were actually in Dallas, Texas, which is our hometown. And it was, my mom at that point was very sick. She had been battling cancer for a few years, and the fact that it was in Dallas allowed her to come and my entire family to be there. And so the kids and I were in, our family bunker, and to watch his reaction when he ran across the field with his arms lifted in the sky, and then he pointed to us. I'm like, that's it. That was like such a memory. But also, and I will end with this, what he got to do at Dodger Stadium last weekend, that was the pinnacle for me. It was just seeing the love of the Dodger fans and getting to be in our perch with our people and watch him be so loved, and to see him get emotional and soak it in was so special. So
I have to ask the kids, Charlie, do you have a favorite moment of your dad that you've gotten to see?
3K.
3,000 strikeouts. Do you wear that hat all the time? It's incredible.
I don't know if I have one.
he does.
Don't worry. I know someone who will get you one. Don't you worry. How about you, Callie? Do you have a favorite moment of your dad's?
I don't know.
What about? Ooh, I think that's going to be it. I think it could have been you throwing out the first pitch. You all, thank you so much for everything. It is always a pleasure.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Kirsten, Ellen, and the kids. Clayton Kershaw works around a 2-out single from 2008 to 2025. Family's always been first. Top of the third, top of the order for the Dodgers. 2-0 LA. Here's Shohei Ohtani. A strike gets called for Bryce Miller. Wild card watch in the National League. Ellie De La Cruz with a solo home run to give Cincinnati an early lead on the Brewers. It's pretty simple for the Reds. Win and you're in, and coming to Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, congrats, right? You're in. You're excited to be in the postseason, but now you're going to LA. You're facing this Dodger team. Shohei Ohtani back up here in the leadoff spot.
Miller misses upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. Ohtani 1 for 1 against the Mariners starter, led off the game with a double. So he ends the regular season on a 31-game on-base streak. Fouled away, 2-2. It was an off day for Shohei yesterday, but he still was getting a workout. He ran in from his pregame meeting with Ichiro. There's stairs coming up the tunnel. You got to go down and then come up. He was struggling. This is a workout. A lot of stairs.
This is a workout.
Considering his on-field workload,
Yeah,
for
that's
him
what I
to
was
say
gonna
that.
Everything that he does and accomplishes, and honestly,
It's the stairs in Seattle. That
yeah, doing him in.
He's got the count full. Miller's payoff. We'll do it again.
It was a really cool moment. It always is when Shohei is here in Seattle, making time to spend with Ichiro out in right field. I wanted so badly to grab my glove and just kind of stroll behind them, be like, all right, what are we talking about? Like, I just want to. And it was Ichiro talking. I mean, Shohei would ask a question and the Ichiro would go in depth.
Another hit to right field for Ohtani. He'll stop at first. I think I could hear Bulldog back in LA halfway to the cycle.
Takes another splitter. Moving away from the barrel too. Those levers get around it. Back-to-back hits. Leadoff batter on all 3 innings. Shohei done it twice now.
Mookie Betts 0 for 1, grounded out to short. Dodgers lead 2-0 thanks to Hyeseong Kim's 2-run homer. On a 1-0 from Miller. Betts pops him up. It's Rayleigh out in center field today. Makes the catch. Another season, the batting title eludes Freddie Freeman. Will fall short of Trey Turner this year. 294, a down year for Freddie Freeman.
Unbelievable. Just the fact that he sat around, actually been above 300 for most of the year. Barely going to be below it in a season that's been down for hitters.
I mean, there was like a 2.5 month stay on the struggle bus for Freddie Freeman, and he's still hitting 294 this year. A 2.5 month stretch where he himself felt lost. 0-2.
His loss is anyone else's career year, and that's
Correct.
the perspective. And you know how hard he is, the expectation he has on himself. Just look at his active ranks, hits, runs, doubles, RBIs. I love watching him hit in the cage too and work at his craft. Such a unique style of the way he hits.
And Freddie charges up opposite field, left center field, carrying back to the wall. It's out of here. Freddie Freeman with a 2-run home run. And the Dodgers double their lead. It's now 4-0 on top of Seattle. And the slug surge for Freddie Freeman continues. 14 home runs since the end of July.
What I love most about the swing is the opposite field power that he has. I mean, this is a splitter going away. A pitch that most left-handed batters would have a hard time just making contact with. He drives this out for a home run to left center field. Just look at his spray chart over the career and how hard he hits the ball to left field consistently. In a day and age when everyone wants to pull the ball in the air, not that there's anything wrong with that, but Freddie defies that. And he can pull it with the best of them too. His 14th home run since July 30th. The power and consistency he has to go the other way is so impressive.
Ohtani scores on the play, so that's his 145th run of the season. He's now 3 shy of matching Hub Collins' all-time mark of 148. Ground ball off the left side of the mound. Crawford, tough play, and Hernandez beats the throw. Third hit of the inning for the Dodgers.
J.P. Crawford made this a lot tougher. I mean, he was able to get to this and throwing off his front foot, but because he throws it down in the dirt, it allows for Teo to use his legs and get down. You'll see shortstops make a lot easier with that hop that was like 10 feet from first base.
To a pair of 2-run homers, the Dodgers with a good start here in game 162. Came to town with the Mariners, the hottest team in baseball. They had won 7 in a row, 17 of the last 18 games. The Dodgers have taken the first 2 and have a chance to give the Mariners their first home sweep since the first week of June. Down Wilson's club already clinched the first division title for this franchise since 2001. A ball and 2 strikes on Conforto. He'll be the number 2 seed in the American League. Host postseason baseball here at T-Mobile Park.
Good luck figuring out the left side.
Yeah, that's still TBD. here on this final Sunday of the regular season. And the Mariners trying to figure out what they're going to do this bye week. 2-2 on Conforto. And the Dodgers, they were asking themselves the last couple years how to manage that too. Remember in 2023 they had the sim games, fans and music and noise, try and simulate an atmosphere. Obviously didn't work out. We got swept by the Diamondbacks. Last year, work out some sim game stuff, but it was really more about team bonding and watch parties, taking in the wild card games and really forging that bond together, locking in together.
Yeah. And these guys know what to do. They understand big crowds, big moments. It's about each other. Because when you're failing under that much pressure and you've got your teammates and they understand you and they get your back and they know the right thing to say to lift you up, that's the stuff that matters. You always hear the word chemistry get thrown around. Dan Wilson understands that. Dave Roberts, they've both been in played for big teams. Edgar Martinez, who's the hitting coach for the Mariners. That's a big reason why we talked about Dan Wilson being his second year. How about Edgar, a big dog, taking over the offense and some of the best offensive numbers we have seen in Seattle ever. He's telling you what to do. You're going to listen.
Count still full on Conforto. This will be the 9th pitch that he sees from Miller. And it's ball 4. Second walk of the afternoon for Michael Conforto.
Great at bat.
So let's try and follow along the AL playoff clinch scenarios.
Go for it.
So if the Blue Jays win or the Yankees lose, Toronto has the #1 seed. If the Yankees win and the Blue Jays lose, then New York has the #1 seed. Now, the Guardians and Tigers both know they're playing postseason baseball. Still don't know who the winner of the Central is, though, and who's going to have home field. And then the Red Sox would lock up the #5 seed if they win today or see the Guardians lose. The fact that Cleveland is in it at all, just a tremendous run to finish for Stephen Vogt's club.
Yeah, you circle that #3 option, the one right there in the middle, and that one's historic, folks. I know it's a bunch of words and a bunch of what the heck does that all mean. Well, if Cleveland wins the division, we've never seen such a fall or such an overtake of 15.5 games behind the Tigers in the AL Central, and for them to come back and win it, it's never been done.
First and second, one out. Swing and a miss for Andy Pages. Bryce Miller has already thrown 25 pitches in this 3rd inning, just 1 out recorded. Freddie Freeman with a 2-run homer, the second of the game for the Dodgers. Two strikes against him. Pages takes a ball outside. Miller a season ago, the lowest ERA for a qualified Mariners starter since Felix Hernandez in 2014. Puts Pages away with strike 3, his first K of the game. 2 going in the 3rd. But this year, you did the math earlier, close to doubling the ERA from 2024 to 2025.
Miller was a big reason why the Mariners had best starting rotation in all of baseball. George Kirby, Logan Gilbert, but Miller was that surprise piece that no one expected. 2.94 ERA and lights out, especially a lot of the big games. Different case this year, though, for him.
Kike Hernandez has a chance with 2 on and 2 out in the 3rd. 4-0 LA. Roll to the left side. Suarez will step on 3rd to get Teoscar Hernandez and have some fun to finish the inning. But Freddie Freeman with a big fly and a 4-0 lead for Clayton Kershaw. You know, if the Dodgers get 7 strikeouts in a game, you get a free Jumbo Jack the following day at a Jack in the Box in Los Angeles after you buy a large drink. Well, Clayton Kershaw picked up a couple of Ks in that second inning. Is he going to strike out the side with Ellen talking to Kirsten Watson?
Well, we have to keep her the whole game then. It was really cute to see Charlie and Callie even cheer on and get excited. And her even apologized to Kirsten. Sorry, I have to cheer for my husband right now because I'm pumped. Swinging my stuff is still there, folks. Striking on the slider and the curveball.
He's 11 wins shy of Don Sutton's franchise win mark, 233. Kershaw at 222 entering today. But it's not the wins that are kind of staggering to consider, Jess. It's the number of losses. He is 222 and 96 in his career. 96 losses in 450 starts entering today. Young grounds it to second, handled by Hyeseong, 1 out in the third. Now compare that to the number of scoreless outings he has in his career, 101. So what that means is Clayton Kershaw has been more likely to allow 0 runs than lose a start over his career.
That is one of the, I literally wrote that one down. I mean, there's so many stats to write down, but that was the one. He has more 0-run outings than losses. Like, what? Just the fact that over 18 years, and that is actually what has impressed me the most over the last few years, is the amount of wins and the amount of run support that he gets. I mean, there's something special. We call it Kershaw Day, but it really is. It's not a coincidence. His team rallies around him. They produce more runs than any other team that you'll see in the National League. I mean, they know when he's taking the mound, they are going to not just produce runs, but he is going to get them a win. 10-2 on the season. In games that he has appeared, they're 16-6. 6.2 runs of support.
Kershaw Appreciation Day has basically been win day for the Dodgers this year, in year 18. Just remarkable. So when we say a future Hall of Famer, first ballot Hall of Famer, he's not just in Cooperstown, he's in the inner circle. Curve misses below the zone. 2-2 on the number 9 hitter, Mastroboni. Slice to left field. Conforto drifting toward the line, running out of room, and it gets out of play.
Did you get that stolen from him, or did it just, he wasn't able to reach it? That's where it's super close.
Two people trying to make a play, Conforto and the Mariner fan, and it ends up with the Dodger fan who was just ducking for cover. And Mastroboni just fillets one down the left field line. And he's headed for second, and the throw skips away, but he'll stop there. A 1-out double for Mastroboni.
I mean, this is just a poke. Takes the slider 62 miles an hour off the bat. Almost looks like a chip shot the way it spins after it hits the ground, which allows him to get to second base.
One on, one out in the bottom of the third. 4-0 Dodgers. Lineup turns over for Seattle. Randy Arozarena popped out to short, leading off today. He's 5 for 10 now in the series. Takes a ball outside. One on, one out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Make it 1-2.
How about 90 with some giddy up? I mean, Randy Arozarena was late on 90. Looking for a breaking ball.
Fouled off of Ben Rortvedt.
Already 8 swing and misses, 2 for Clayton Kershaw. The last one was the first on the fastball.
He'll try again. Buries one in the dirt. And you go back to that debut. You love that clip. May 25th, 2008, striking out Skip Schumacher to kick off this storied career. Arozarena lines one foul, still 2-2. And his introduction to the big leagues was before that, spring training. And Rick Honeycutt, who was here in attendance today, was recounting what happened. March 4th, came over from the minor league side at Vero Beach. He gave up a home run to a guy named Luis Jimenez, who had a sip of coffee in the big leagues. He came back to the dugout, and Kershaw sat down next to Honey. He goes, "Man, that was fun." Did not care about giving up the homer, just the thirst for competition, and that was something that struck Honey that day and in the 18 years since.
We also struck out the side after that home run, including Big Papa.
The most memorable K, though, was our guy Sean Casey. Sorry, Mayor, for bringing that up. As Case likes to say, Kershaw gave him a jelly sandwich with public enemy #1. Just buckled the knees. Still 3-2 on Arozarena here in the 3rd inning. Let's pay it off. Grounded to second. Kim makes the play. Mastroboni over to 3rd. 2 out.
Still sitting on 60 home runs. His 2 home run game last week.
Popped out to Freddie Freeman his first trip up there today. So he's 0 for 1, 2 for 10 in the series. Kershaw gets in the wave at a strike.
Seen a lot more chase too from Cal Raleigh, trying to get another home run, some bigger swings over the course of this entire series as he looks to tie Roger Maris, pass Babe Ruth. It's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, runners in scoring position in this series.
2 outs, a runner on 3rd. Kershaw's 1-1. Dives downstairs. Ball 3 on Raleigh. Strike 2, catches the outside corner.
Not just yet. Already taking a step to first base on the slider that does catch the corner.
That fills the count. Eugenio Suarez is in the on-deck circle for Seattle. On a 3-2. Kershaw misses inside, ball 4. First walk of the game puts Mariners on the corners. Kershaw's thrown 25 pitches here in the bottom of the third inning. Still needs one more out. It's strike one on Suarez. Oh, and 2. That's 3. 3 strikeouts and 3 scoreless for Clayton Kershaw.
Finishes them off with the slider. They're getting the swing and miss. Another, that's 10 swing and misses for Kershaw.
Back for the 4th inning and back with the best in the game, brought to you by T-Mobile. Hyeseong Kim knew it off the bat. 3rd home run in his rookie season in MLB. His first long ball since the end of May. It'll be Kim, Rortvedt, and Ohtani due up in the 4th. 4-0 Dodgers. Wasn't an easy bottom of the 3rd for Clayton Kershaw. Needed 28 pitches to get those 3 outs, but he kept the Mariners at bay with runners in scoring position in this series. Seattle now 2 for 21 with Risp. Rolled to the right side. Nice play by Young.
Continues a trend for the Mariners. They score a lot of their runs. More than half their runs will be the home run, so they're not hitting the long ball. They're not winning games. About going against Clayton Kershaw especially. It's a lot of ground balls, and even though the stuff maybe not be the same, he doesn't give up a lot of home runs. That's something that has been very impressive this season.
One out. Here's Ben Rortvedt for a 2nd time. Ball one upstairs. Had a chat with Ben before today's game. Hey, you're going to be catching Clayton Kershaw's final regular season start. How we feeling about that? Miller gets a swing and a miss, 1-1, and Rortvedt said it's a mixture. Now, on one hand, I haven't been here long enough to feel overly romantic about it. Does not want to get caught up in the emotions and too wrapped up. So he wants to help Kershaw get a win and the team get a win, but he is aware of the honor and the responsibility of catching today's start.
Well, and something that he can tell his kids and his grandkids for the rest of his life. As A.J. Ellis can attest. It's so special to watch, be the teammate, but you can't imagine being the other half of the battery mate. Such greatness. And A.J. Ellis, of course, a best friend as well. That bond is pretty dang special.
Another 4-3 put out for Miller in this 4th inning. So with 2 outs and the bases empty, Kershaw start prepping for his return to the mound. But first, Shohei Ohtani. 2 for 2, a double, a single, and a run scored. Big cut, fouled back, strike 1.
Both his hits coming on the splitter. Same with Freddie Freeman's home run. The left-handers in this lineup have done a really good job against Miller and his best pitch.
Big hack, no contact this time. 0-2.
Continues to be the spot that pitchers will attack Shohei. We've seen it all season long, and it makes me smile as it did you. He continues to swing at it. Fastball up in the zone.
Strike 3. High fastball, and he couldn't lay off. Dodgers go down in order in the 4th. In the 3rd inning, Kershaw now with 3-4 away from free jumbo jacks tomorrow in Los Angeles. Update wild card watch in the National League. Cincinnati went up 2-0. Now it's 2-1 in Milwaukee, and the Marlins take the first lead on the Mets. Both games in the 4th inning. The game starting same start time on this final day of the regular season. Creates some great theater throughout the league.
It really does. We're spoiled on the West Coast because usually the day's kind of laid itself out by the time our games get going, so we kind of know what's going to happen, but everyone same start time, scoreboard watching.
At 3rd strikeout for Kershaw, just like his 3,000th strikeout, just like the strikeout that ended his final home start. It got Rafael Devers. Came on the slider as Garver grounds a base hit into left center field, leading off the 4th inning. Of course, after 18 years, I would say most Dodger fans familiar with the story of Kershaw's slider. It was the pitch that helped him stay in the major leagues. In 2009, struggled out the gate. May 12th, lost in Philly, fell to 1-3. His ERA was 5.21. And the front office was starting to get concerned. Wasn't efficient, wasn't being successful. So the question was being asked, should we send him down to get some more seasoning, to work on some things? Well, Joe Torre, Rick Honeycutt, they were having conversations with the brass, and the point Joe Torre was making was, this kid's your future. Do not make the wrong move. Let us coach him. Let us sit down with the kid. So we're going to miss 0-2 on Luke Raley. Let us teach him, because they just wanted to give a chance, give Kershaw a chance to get his legs underneath him. And so then they sit down with 22 and say, Kershaw, this game can pass you by real quick. Curve in the dirt, a ball and 2 strikes. If you don't make adjustments, it could go sideways in a hurry. So they go out to the bullpen. Kershaw looks at Rick Honeycutt and says, all right, what do you want me to do? 1-2 pitch to Raley. Misses low and away. So he was putting himself totally in the hands of Rick Honeycutt and the coaches, and had trusted them. So they moved on the rubber. Some subtle things. Trying to explain to him, even 0-0, better location on the first pitch. You know, you need an in-between, fastball on the curve. That's a fastball at the bottom of the zone to get strike 3. 4 punch outs now for Kershaw. So they start toying with the slider. Took it to a game a couple days later, and the rest, as the classic saying goes, is history. And this man has made a lot of that over the course of 18 years.
He now throws it more than any other pitch. Where most guys lean on their fastball to kind of set up everything else. Kersh leans on the slider. Curveball's still pretty dang good too. What I love about the fastball is, even though it's 89, 90 miles an hour, when he's going right, like tonight or today, just like you saw in the last strikeout, it's about location, the command that he can have of that pitch to set up everything else. And look at the difference in that velocity. That is a lesson in itself. We've seen it with greats like CC Sabathia and pitchers that, 95, 96 mile an hour is a whole lot of fun. But when you don't have that, now you're pitching. And that's what Clayton Kershaw's been doing for the last 5 or 6 years.
The 0-2 to J.P. Crawford. Bounce to Freddie Freeman. Well picked. He's going to go to Betts at second for one. There won't be a turn. So they get the lead runner and out number 2. Kershaw disengages. 71 pickoffs.
Didn't have that on your
You got to empty the tank here.
graphic sheet.
Rivas with a liner to left. Conforto hardly has to move to make that catch and strand a runner. 4 zeros for Kershaw today.
Mookie Betts has been nominated for the 2025 Roberto Clemente Award presented by Capital One for his work that he's done through his 50/50 Foundation. Fans can vote to recognize who best represents the game through positive contributions on and off the field by going to MLBtogether.com/Clemente Award.
Mookie Betts leading off the 5th inning. Marlins extending their lead on the Mets, now 3-0. Meanwhile, the Brewers have flipped the scoreboard 3-2 Milwaukee on top of Cincinnati. New pitcher in the game for the Mariners. It's old friend Caleb Ferguson.
Caleb Ferguson coming over from Pittsburgh. Numbers have actually been a bit better in Seattle. The month of September, a 2.55 ERA. That Dodgers back in 2018.
Got a peek at Dalton Rushing, who's in the on-deck circle. Grabbing a bat for Freddie Freeman.
Hit a home run, get the day off.
Betts guys one to center field, and this will be the first out of the 5th inning. Freddie did his job. Getting a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning. One of 2 2-run shots off of Bryce Miller. Pitched 4 innings, 4 earned, 5 hits, including the aforementioned homers. 2 walks and 2 Ks. He threw 70 pitches. How about Dalton Rushing though? His last 5 games, 5 hits. Driven in 3 this series alone.
Including the 2-run home run he had last night back in the 5th inning. It's the first hit to actually get the Dodgers on the board.
And a pinch hit opportunity left on left for Rushing here.
Massive different numbers too for Caleb Ferguson. Against lefties 188, 271 against righties.
Ooh. Strike 2 called against him.
It's a really tough pitch too, up and in, out of the zone.
Good one from Ferguson to square the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strike foul back for Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2 with an infield single. Shallow right field. Rivas comes in and makes the catch. A 1-2-3 fifth for Ferguson. Still 4-0 Dodgers. World champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by your Toyota dealers. We make it easy. Clayton Kershaw has made things look easy on the mound for nearly 2 decades. He's starting to collect pitching slabs here down the stretch too. This was after the night he recorded his 3,000th strikeout against the White Sox. He got another one to collect following his last home start against the San Francisco Giants.
Oh my gosh! Oh, did you write the date on it? That was like I said it. Yeah.
Watch out after this one.
And Young with another poke to the opposite field for a hit. That's the second such hit we've seen from Seattle so far today. Kershaw trying to finish 5 innings and qualify for victory today. In the previous 450 regular season turns, Kershaw win at least 5 in 394. That's 88%. Gets a strike 1 call on Mastrobuoni. Upstairs. Dalton Rushing remaining in the game at first base after pinch hitting for Freddie Freeman in the top of the 5th inning. There's a curve and strike 2. Ground ball to Rushing. He goes to second for 1. The throw back. Not in time. A bang bang play at first base, and Mastrobuoni beat the throw. And still, that was well done by Rushing to get the lead runner.
Especially not getting a ton of reps over there at first base. Immediate reacts, and I love how he gets back to the bag after throwing it. You see Clayton Kershaw hustling over, and he waves him off.
Charlie, what do you think? Headsets.
Headset? Okay.
Challenge, Doc. Challenge, please.
Doc, come on. Do you see? My dad's on the mound. Like, come on.
That is so
He's
good.
dialed. All right, Doc. Fine.
Rushing making a play at first base for Kershaw. It was Rushing behind the plate. Kershaw's last start at Dodger Stadium. Goes to the backstop, right back to Rortvedt. The throw goes off the back of Kershaw.
Oh, off his back.
Doesn't bother him.
It will tomorrow. He's going to wake up, sore arm, and there's going to be a bruise.
Two and one on a Rosarena.
Mixing in the splitter. Seen a few of those more this year.
Here's the 3-1. Fouled away, and now it's full. Got him swinging and flailing.
Great job elevating the fastball, top of the zone, getting Randy Rosarena trying to take a hack at a pitch about a foot above the zone. 5th K for Clayton.
85 pitches, 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, working with a 4-0 lead, facing Cal Raleigh and feeding him strike 1. Fouled back, 0-2 in a hurry. He needs one more. And he's got it on public enemy number 1. Back in Seattle, final game of the regular season in 2025. 4-0 Dodgers after the 5th inning finish. Dave Roberts, brief chat with Clayton Kershaw. And Kershaw did not have the I'm done look to him.
No, he doesn't have the I'm done look to his stuff either. 6 strikeouts, struck out. It's going to be the MVP most likely in the American League to end that last inning. Let him run it back out.
Down in the Dodger bullpen, Landon Knack just got back up to the big club. Recalled today, Andrew Heaney getting optioned. Knack getting loose. 3 balls to a strike on Conforto, who has walked twice and scored once. .30 to full. Also after the last inning, I'm so sorry. Ben Rortvedt saying to Clayton Kershaw, he's trying to throw the ball to second base, not off
Your back.
your left scapula.
Something he can also tell his grandkids. Clayton Kershaw's last regular season start, and I threw it off of his back.
Did you ever get a hit off Kershaw? Well, I hit him. Shattered bat, hacky sack from Ferguson, and the underhand toss to finish the play.
That's a third broken bat for Conforto in 2 games.
So 1 gone in the 6th. Andy Pages taps the plate. Now Pages doesn't want to finish the final series of the regular season going hitless. He's 0 for 2 today. 0 for 10 this weekend. Down on 3 pitches. So it'll be up to Kike Hernandez to continue the 6th. He's 0 for 2 so far. Kike Hernandez and Dalton Rushing had a conversation after Kershaw's final outing at the Ravine, and Rushing told Kershaw, he's like, I have never had goosebumps on a baseball field before, but watching you walk off after that Devers K, I got him. And then Kike came up to Rushing. He's like, dude, I've played in thousands of games at the major league level. I have never felt what I'm feeling right now.
Oh, wow. I mean, you could feel it watching it. Imagine being on the field. You could feel the emotion just looking at Kershaw.
That's the special thing about baseball, right? And the thing about special players is that they make you feel. And Kershaw has talked about that. The roller coaster ride hasn't always been smooth, but it's been a ride. And he's not done yet.
Yes.
The box score says 4-0 Dodgers. Bottom of the 6th in Seattle. The line score for Clayton Kershaw: 5 innings, no runs, 6 Ks.
17 of 21 first pitch strikes, too, over 80%. I mean, he's been lighting up the zone. Getting the swing and miss. Over double digits. You mentioned the 6 Ks, all evenly distributed between his 3 pitches, the fastball, curveball, and slider.
A 1-2 to Suarez. Curveball in the dirt. Of the 6 Ks, 2 on the slider, 2 on the fastball, 2 on the curve. So then what do you go with here, Jess Mendoza? 3-2 to Gino Suarez.
You would think of the slider. That's what Gino's looking for. But I don't know. I kind of feel like he's going to ride that 90 miles an hour. Made it look like 98 for his last strikeout.
It is a slider, and it's another K.
Wow. Have 7 Ks. The last one be on the slider.
And Freddie Freeman is coming to the mound. A special scene in Seattle as we say farewell to an all-time legend. Clayton Kershaw's final regular season outing comes to the close.
How cool is it that Freddie Freeman got to go out and get him? And this crowd and the respect. Oh man, what a moment. The strikeout, Eugenio Suarez too. 7 Ks.
Dave Roberts embracing with Kershaw as he walked off the mound. Gave him a hug, saying congratulations, I'm proud of you. Great career. That undersells it by a long shot. An all-time great career.
Took a deep breath and I hear the ball. It's a very easy ball. Go get him.
5 1/3 scoreless with 7 punch-outs for Clayton Kershaw. Leaves in line for a win. So go ahead, Landon Knack, follow that. Into left, Conforto battling the sun. He makes the catch. Good work by Pajes to come in and back him up.
Just in case. That got a little tricky there. Steven, he had 16 swing and misses. I mean, I swear it's like Clayton just gets to write the book. What he's done this last season. And with the stuff that he's had, and this start too, the way that the slider looked, the curveball, just understanding. But to be able to keep all that emotion in check, dial it in, and one of the best starts he's had all year.
And the sense that he has given to his teammates and his coaches, talk about the emotions that he's surely feeling. The anchor is the peace that he has. The fact that he is able to say goodbye to this game on his terms.
Yeah, he's not limping into retirement. He's going out on top.
I wanted that ball, Kirsch. Nope.
Ready.
I wanted that ball, Kersh. Nope.
She already followed up. Ready. It's the first time I've ever taken out a pitcher. You're not gonna let me keep it? It's history for me too, buddy.
That was the good stuff right there. How about Landon Knack? Comes in after the ovation, gets 2 outs, and keeps the Dodgers on top 4-zip as we move along to the 7th in game 162. That's my ball. Deserving of the performance spotlight today, brought to you by Nissan. Clayton Kershaw, 5 1/3 innings, no runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. His 451st regular season start, another scoreless outing. So 102 scoreless outings in his career. 232 with 0 or 1 run earned. Dodger fans, if you have never been to Cooperstown, New York, I'd get to planning your summer in 2031. And of course, the big thing is that there's free jumbo jacks tomorrow in Los Angeles, thanks to Kershaw.
That's why he wanted to go back out there. He's like, look, I've only got 6,
yeah,
get 7, to get jumbo jacks.
Did he say thank you or I got jumbo jacks? No, it was thank you.
It's the look of peace. I mean, such joy and happiness. Have his family here. And honestly, Steve, when you look at his starts this year, I mean, this to finish it the way that he just did. 7 Ks, more swing and miss than he's had all year.
Now got to finish the job. 1 out in the 7th. 2-0 on Ben Rortvedt. The line closes on Caleb Ferguson. He pitched 2 no-hit innings with 3 strikeouts. So now another lefty, Gabe Spire, handling the 7th. Two and 2 now. Updating the action in Miami and Milwaukee. Now 4-0 Marlins. The Mets already went to Edwin Diaz in the 5th.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
4-2 Brewers on top of the Reds.
Yeah, but can Diaz hit? Because that's what they're going to need is some runs. How about those Marlins?
We're excited for the opportunity to try and spoil New York season. Playing a big part so far. But remember, even if the Brewers hang on and beat Cincinnati, if the Mets don't flip their own game, the Reds still make the postseason because of the tiebreaker.
I mean, just the fact that it's going to come down to a tiebreaker for those 2 teams. After 162 games. They say not every game matters. You get those dog days in August. And it does, especially with that 3rd wild card now on each side. Get your postseason tickets now. Dodgers.com/postseason. Game times have been announced. Tuesday, 6 p.m.
Shohei Ohtani will be there. Will you? Strike 1 swinging. Double in the 1st, single and a run in the 3rd, strikeout in the 4th. This is his 4th plate appearance today. Good pitch from Spire. 0-2. A high drive, left center field. It is gone. A drive and 55. Shohei Ohtani continues to rewrite the record books. He breaks his own franchise record for home runs in a single season.
What a day to be in that dugout. I mean, so much history. Freddie coming out, taking out Kershaw. Ohtani, another home run on the last day of the season to break the franchise record, beat his own career high. He's been wanting that fastball up in the zone all series long, too. Struck out on it back in the 4th. Got up to it here in the 7th.
And if he can get back to the plate again, cycle watch. Needs a triple.
Oh, man. Boog Shambi is rolling over somewhere right now.
I know.
Triple short of the cycle. Said no one.
No, again,
everyone.
again says Bulldog.
Now you're rolling him under the bus. He said it, not me. Oh, Shohei, his speed, him just probably knowing. I'm going to go ahead and dial that one out to end the year.
Popped into shallow right off the bat of Betts. Who's going to make the catch? It'll be Rivas in right. The Dodgers with their 3rd home run of the game. And it makes some more Dodger history. 55 home runs for Shohei Ohtani in 2025. It's time for the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by Sit and Sleep, SoCal's most trusted mattress store. Champion Dodgers baseball on Sportsnet LA is brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, celebrating 20 years of good times, and by your Southern California Ford dealers. Check out the full lineup of stylish and powerful trucks and SUVs. It's time to see Ford in a new light. Under the sun in Seattle on this final Sunday of the regular season in Major League Baseball. Shohei Ohtani hitting home run number 55 in Clayton Kershaw's final regular season start ever. Final home start at Dodger Stadium for Kershaw. Ohtani homer. Final start ever. Ohtani homer. And if you want to get a little mawkish, romantic about baseball, as we are prone to do in this sport, right, Jess? There is some symbolism to be found there. Shohei Ohtani perhaps saying in a way with his bat, I got it from here, Kersh. On what you built over the last 18 years.
Almost like a torch passed. As far as legends, pretty cool to see them both in the same dugout, same uniform, playing together. I'd say that about a whole lot of Dodgers that are on this team. Let's go cap it off, though. Head into October with all this momentum, these memories, and honestly, a lot of that romanticism.
Landon Knack has strike one on Crawford. The Dodgers need 9 more outs here in Seattle. Bound back 0-2. Behind Landon Knack. Some changes in the field for the Dodgers. Miguel Rojas comes off the bench to play second base. Hyeseong Kim will bump over to short. Mookie Betts, just like Freddie Freeman, done for the day. And Done until Tuesday when the Dodgers open the postseason with Game 1 of the Wild Card Series at home.
To continue. It's been a really good stretch going back to the 6th inning yesterday. Last night, 10 straight scoreless innings pitched with 17 strikeouts. 7 from Clayton Kershaw. Knack adding to that. Came in relief in the 6th.
There's another. Crawford caught steering.
Breaking out the knuckle curve. Jelly legged him, froze him up. Top of the zone down, clips the outside part of the plate.
Just continues a dominant couple of games from the Dodger bullpen. Last night they finished with 9 straight strikeouts to finish the game. A franchise record in the live ball era for Dodger relievers. And now with Knack with 2 punch outs his first 3. Dodger bullpen arms have punched out 11 of the last 12 Mariners at the plate. Breaking the action here as Rivas is trying to shake off that foul ball. He's going to get an extra look. Square count for Knack, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases empty, 1 out, bottom 7. Dodgers 5, Mariners nothing. Strike 3 called.
Landon Knack. 3 strikeouts. The first one was a changeup to end the 6th inning. Then the knuckle curve, and this one forcing fastball dotted bottom of the zone. 3 straight Ks for Knack coming in.
Misses upstairs on Cole Young. Second baseman and number 8 hitter is 1 for 2 today. Popped him up. Shallow left. Conforto comes on. And that is a clean 1-2-3 7th for Landon Knack. Baseball on Sportsnet LA. It's brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, serving up handcrafted pizza, crispy fried chicken, and famous Mojo potatoes for 70 years. A special afternoon in Seattle. Clayton Kershaw saying goodbye to the regular season. Now he and the Dodgers getting closer to the postseason. Though Kershaw will not be on the wild card roster. Dave Roberts announced before the game today. Not a total surprise with him getting the start today.
Excited to see the role that he could play. Dodgers advance division series. Definitely championship series.
Now Rushing gets into a ball, into the gap, and it gets all the way to the wall. So Dalton Rushing keeps on swinging to finish his regular season.
Gets a slider he could drive, and this is where we've seen just the slug kick up. The big 2-run home run yesterday, and then this one, the double in the gap.
So the hit streak now at 4 for Rushing. Prior to last night, he had never had a 3-game hitting streak in his career. Well, now it's at 4. To the leadoff double in the 8th. Strike 2, Teoscar Hernandez. Home runs from Kim, Freeman, and Ohtani today. All 5 Dodger runs on those 3 homers. Now, from 2007 to 2024, the National League saw just one season. One player hit at least 55 home runs in a year, and that was Ryan Howard. He had 59 back in 2017. Well, they got 2 this year with Shohei and Kyle Schwarber.
Look all across baseball too. Cal Raleigh's doing, and Aaron Judge. It's been a fun, unique year, especially when you look at overall offensive numbers that have been down this year because of the dominant pitching.
Poke to center off the bat of Hernandez. Rushing an attack from second and head to third. Productive first out for the Dodgers in this 8th. So with 1 out and a runner on third, the Mariners will bring the infield toward the cut of the grass as Michael Conforto preps at the plate. Conforto swings through, strike 2. Conforto down on strikes. Five nothing Dodgers in the 8th. Dodger pitching staff with just 4 earned runs allowed in this series in 23 innings of work. 1.57 ERA. Extra cushion on third base in the form of Dalton Rushing. Andy Pages fouls away strike one.
Be really interesting to see where these two teams end up. We start this postseason here in 2 days. So we talked about this being a possible World Series matchup. Everything the Mariners have done on the American League side, especially the last month and a half. Of course, the Dodgers being the defending champs. A whole lot of other teams out there that would beg to differ in that statement, but still a good way to end the year. Dodgers have been given that gift. Last 2 weeks have been playing against competitive teams, playing for something.
Yeah, teams fighting for their lives in the postseason, right? They pulled away from the Padres to clinch the division. They deliver the knockout blow to the Giants.
The Diamondbacks also came rolling in, just saying goodbye to every team they played. And honestly, here for the Mariners, it's been a humbling weekend. And granted, they haven't had all of their guys at the same time. You know, Julio Rodriguez not in today's game, but you look at their starting pitching and what has got them to be so successful. I mean, even Cal Raleigh's at bats. All the Dodgers have done against this Mariners team.
Now Pages pulls one to left field, an insurance knock in the 8th. Rushing scores to make it 6-0. So Andy Pages' first hit of the series brings in a run.
Getting this knock too. RBI against Bizzardo, who's one of the top relief pitchers for the Mariners, and it grinded out at bat. Just pokes this one off a slider. This is what you want to see rolling into next week.
So Dan Wilson forced to make a pitching change. Bizzardo threw 20 pitches, got 2 outs. He leaves with Pages on first. 6-0 LA. Be right back. Nothing Marlins on top of the Mets in Miami. Bottom 7 there. Bottom 7 in Milwaukee, where the Brewers continue to lead the Reds. And if you haven't secured your tickets for the wild card round, which kicks off Tuesday at Dodger Stadium, go to Dodgers.com/postseason. Strike one on Kike Hernandez, facing the right-hander Luke Jackson. Pages' RBI base hit not only gave the Dodger bullpen some more breathing room in the 8th inning, but also guarantees that Shohei Ohtani will come to the plate again. If you're into that thing,
don't do it. Don't say it. Don't go there.
I'm not sure where you mean, Jess.
He's got a single and a double and a home run.
Oh, so that he's having a day? Yes.
feel like Shohei could literally press a button and be like, triple. Like he's thinking about it right now. Like, this is how I would hit a triple against the pitcher that I could be facing.
He has 9 triples this year, 89 extra base hits. So just for even numbers' sake.
Just math. You're just telling me math stories. Okay.
Kike Hernandez not giving away a plate appearance. The shadows starting to play a factor here at T-Mobile Park with the roof open. See it cutting across home plate. Super fun.
For a hitter. Yeah. Already got the crooked backdrop in center field. Oh, that was close.
We've been saying.
You got 3. Almost get right. That one almost got here, though. And then I would get a ball and Freddie wouldn't. And that'd be amazing.
No, you'd have to get.
Freddie would be like, I want that ball, too.
Okay, pokes another one foul. It was 0-2 after 2 pitches. The next one from Jackson will be the 9th. And he finally puts Kike away and ends the 8th inning. The Pie has tacked on an RBI single. Coming up, it's Access Sportsnet Dodgers presented by Mercury Insurance. John Hartung, Jerry Hairston Jr., Nomar Garcia-Parra standing by in the studios back in LA. And they're probably going to talk a little bit
Just
about that name on Jay Hare's whiteboard. Kersh.
Best day, Kershaw day. Get to end the season on it. They might even be able to let us know who the Dodgers are going to play on Tuesday. Wrapping up games next few minutes. I'm not even looking at the American League. I keep trying and it's so confusing.
Just don't.
And everybody's losing that's supposed to be trying to win. Except for Toronto, looking like they might clinch that AL East. Be huge for them. Everyone's talking Yankees, even Red Sox. Blue Jays did not get a lot of love this year.
2-strike count. Mastroboni will dump one off the chalk in the right field line. They're signaling fair ball. Dalton Rushing was emphatically calling for headsets right after the call was made at first base by Nick Lentz.
Looked like it had gotten the chalk. Kept tailing towards the line. Oh, I don't know. That's a foul ball.
Challenging the call of fair ball.
Good eyes from Dalton Rushing. Landon Knack's response as well. What do you mean? Jordan Baker, the crew chief.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. It is a foul ball. Los Angeles will retain their challenge.
That's assist to Dalton Rushing. I'm immediately calling it foul. Letting Dave know, no, we need to challenge this. Oh, I kind of feel like it might have been Charlie Kershaw.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been really on it with
Locked in.
Replay calls.
Yes. So Mastrobuoni has to suit back up. He had taken off the gloves. He's getting ready to run.
It never ceases to amaze me the amount of gear that these guys wear now. And that now, by the way, if you're like 6 years old playing Little League, you also have to have.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even dive in Little League, but you still have an oven mitt just in case. Like, put it in the back pocket. Like, it's crazy because they want to look like the big leaguers. Look at all the gear. It's like a 20-minute production.
So Landon Knack will get some warm-up tosses before Mastrobuoni gets back in the box. The Dodgers lead by 6. They need 6 more outs. Strike 3.
How about that? You think you get a double, run all the way down to second, you're out of breath, come back, takes you 20 minutes to get redressed, put all the gear back on here, get back in the batter's box. Strike 3. Go sit back down.
It's number 4 for Landon Knack, replacing Clayton Kershaw. So 11 in the game for the Dodgers today. Ball one upstairs on Arozarena. Knack taking the baton from Clayton Kershaw, who pitched 5 1/3 innings in his final regular season start ever. Struck out 7. I was able to talk with Mark Pryor about the time that he has shared with number 22 over the years, and what has struck the Dodger pitching coach has been Kershaw's unwavering and unrelenting will. Pryor said, look, I've been around Greg Maddux, Sammy Sosa. I've been around superstars. But Tony Gwynn's the only other guy I can think of that reminds me of what I've seen from Clayton Kershaw. Never, ever taking a day off. Sure, recovery day mixed in there in between. But he is always doing everything every single day to get better and to find a way. And it's not even one of those, oh, that's what separates the great ones from the good ones, because Pryor's seen some great ones who coasted by on their talent. It's the special ones like Clayton Kershaw. And he's just privileged to witness a player like this. And he's so happy for him and his family to go out with that piece and go out on his terms, which is something that Mark Pryor unfortunately wasn't able to do as a player. 1 on 1 out in the 8th. Cal Raleigh behind 0-2. Knack's 0-2 pitch. Raleigh to right, dumps it down for a single. Arozarena going to go from first to third. Pages will throw. Not going to matter. Mariners on the corners.
It's a first hit with runners on base. This game for the Mariners has been quiet for them offensively, even overall this series. Cal Raleigh taking a pitch way up out of the zone for a hit.
And Dan Wilson will call on a pinch runner. So Cal Raleigh will get his due from the home crowd.
What a year from that Mariner catcher. 60 home runs. Everyone had their cameras out all weekend long, wanting to hit more.
Ball went up and in on Suarez. Again with the shadows across home plate. I can't imagine what that does to the eyes and the timing mechanism.
Oh. Just how close this gets. Oh, man.
First and third, one out, 6-0 Dodgers. Ground ball stopped at third by Hernandez, throwing from his knees. Oh, did you? A run scores on the play, but Kike Hernandez limits the damage with a highlight.
Easily a double down the line. In fact, off the bat, that's exactly what it looked like it was. Barely fair, too. That's how close it was to hug the line, and Kike Hernandez from his knees. Just to get to this ball, knock it down. Didn't have time to even get up. Perfect one hop down to rushing.
Landon Knack says thank you very much. Now 2 outs in the 8th. The shutout bid is spoiled, but the Dodgers still up 6-1. Just got a piece of the corner. 2-2 on Mitch Garver. Cleanup spot of the order. In the last trip through the Seattle order, the Mariners were 0 for 9 with 7 strikeouts. Got him swinging. Runner stranded. Mariners get one, but only one.
Amazing career, 18 years, his final regular season start. Freddie Freeman coming out, take him out of the game, and what was a special emotional moment here in Seattle. Kiss to Ellen, Charlie, and Callie. 7 Ks, 16 swing and misses, and it was one of the best starts we've seen from him all year long. Of course, it would be his last.
First pitch of the 9th, sky to left. Hyeseong Kim retired.
What's so cool, we've talked all game and really all year about the numbers and the accolades and the wins and the teammates, and I think about Kershaw's challenge and the work that he's done off the field. I mean, Ellen Kershaw, who Kirsten was talking to earlier, it is unbelievable how much her and Clayton have done to help so many people. And that's the stuff, Steven. I mean, you're around big names, big name stars, players, and it's a plethora of difference of what they can do. And their work in Uganda, Zambia, the Dominican Republic, and what you just saw there, for a lot of players, it's enough to just give the money, right? You know, to donate, to have Kershaw's challenge. But the biggest thing Clayton and Ellen do is they go to all the places that they are giving money and providing opportunity. And they want to see, they want to hold the hands of the children they are saving and providing that opportunity to. I was able to travel to the Dominican Republic a few years ago with the International Justice Mission and Clayton and Ellen and the work that they were doing down there. And Multiple times Clayton was told, no, you shouldn't come down here. You don't have to. And he wanted to see firsthand the work that his charity was doing. I was blown away. I mean, we were in tears. The emotions. And not only does that trigger more want to get not just the money and the funding, but also the opportunity that you're providing for people all over the world. That's the Kershaws. And that, to me, is more of the legacy that he's going to leave on this world than just the game of baseball.
Which is saying something, given the impact that he's had his 18 years between the white lines. Rortvedt bounces one to the right side, picked up Jackson, who does the rest. 2 outs in the top of the 9th. One more time. Here's Shohei Ohtani. A leadoff double in the first. A single and a run scored in the third. Struck out in the fourth, but then homered in the 7th to give him 55 on the year, resetting the franchise record. Fouls a strike back. He has 1 cycle in his major league career. It came back in 2019 when he was with the Angels. It was June 13th at the Trop in Tampa. But the Dodgers have not seen a cycle since Cody Bellinger in Miami in 2017. 2 swings and 2 strikes for Jackson. Ball and 2 strikes. Jackson deals and misses in the dirt. That's low, and the count is full.
Alive. Give me a chance. He's going to be on that pitch. Slider. Good slider, actually. Backdoor. Ohtani just spoils it.
Another payoff pitch. Strike 3 swinging. Jackson prevents the cycle. Pitches a 1-2-3 ninth. The Dodgers need 3 more outs. Wild card watch nearing its conclusion. The Brewers beat the Reds, so now Cincinnati can only watch and hope that the Marlins hang on. The Mets are being shut out.
Shut out to end your season.
So if things hold, it'll be the Cincinnati Reds hopping on a bird and flying to Los Angeles to open the wild card series Tuesday night at Dodger Stadium. First pitch scheduled for 6:08. 3 more outs to finish the regular season. It's a 6-1 lead. Raley, Crawford, and Rivas due up for Seattle.
Seattle now knows too that they will play the winner of Cleveland and Detroit. That has gone final. Those 2 teams will play each other on the other side for the wild card. Congrats to the Guardians for doing what we thought was impossible, coming back and winning the Central over those Detroit Tigers. You look at the Mariners await the winner of what will be that wild card series. Toronto has now clinched as long as they hold on to their 13-4 lead, the AL East. How about Yankees Red Sox for a wild card game? Here we go.
The AL postseason will be televised on Fox, the National League on TBS. As we near the end of the line for us on Sportsnet LA, a strikeout for Landon Knack to kick off the 9th inning, his 6th K.
Knack would be the 12th different Dodger this year with a save. Mind-blowing to think of the different guys that have been needed to close out games for the Dodgers.
One more programming note: the wild card games on ESPN.
Yes.
You don't know where you're going yet, do you?
No.
Okay.
Of course. Why would I? It's to fly tomorrow.
So our Sportsnet LA crew, headed up by Mike Levy, our executive producer, and on behalf of our whole crew, we thank Lon Rosen, Eric Braverman, John Weissman, Juan Dorado, Ali Salvage, Joe Jarek for their help behind the scenes. Scott Akasaki, logistics and travel, Sujo, the social team, Greg Taylor, Tommy Darren, Jessica McMunn, Alex Torres, and the second to none clubhouse crew that the Dodgers have. And then back in studio, Dan Finnerty, Bonnie Wilson, Garrett Burnham, AJ Ponsiglione, Stu Mitchell, the entire studio crew standing by. Access Sportsnet Dodgers, they're not done. Amit Bhakta and Jen Davis. And we are really lucky, Jess, to have the best traveling crew in the big leagues. Ben Dillenberger directing, Russell Kodani, Matt Graham, Francisco Koch, Joe Ocon, TJ Toyozaki, Christina Gonzalez, Sippy, Willie, Weed, Matt Gangle, Rick Krajewski. I mean, the list goes on and on. It is just a tremendous village that we are blessed to be in. And they are stuck with us.
They've got you, Steven Nelson, Kirsten Watson, us to be able to finish off this season.
One more out to go. Popped up. Third base side. Foul ground. One more time in 2025. That's a win for LA. They send Clayton Kershaw off with a win.
How about end the year with a sweep up here in Seattle? And to do it on Kershaw Day. Ohtani with home run number 55. What has been an up and down season, but finishing with this exclamation point. Last week of the year, and of course, Clayton Kershaw Day, best starts that he's had all year long.
Victory number 223. In that first ballot Hall of Fame career for Clayton Kershaw, one that is not yet over. He and the Dodgers still have one more mission, and that is to run it back in the postseason. They need 13 more wins, and it all starts Tuesday night at Dodger Stadium. For Jessica Mendoza, Kirsten Watson, and our terrific crew, both traveling and here in Seattle, I'm Steven Nelson. Thanks for watching today and all season long on Sportsnet LA. So long.
God bless you. I'm upon this one again. No.
Double pro.
I met this girl last December. Her name na Monica. She sent me her picture from Twitter. She dey always wear short nika tie. Monica too fine, no, but Monica too like money. I spend money for Monica. She still the follow. She still the waka. See Monica with Brandy Boy. I see Monica with the Pro. I see Monica with Tomo Healer. GC, now waiting this up. God forbid Monica. Monica no be wife for Matilda. Too much money for Monica. I buy many things for Monica. Yeah. School fees for your brother. Christmas clothes for your sister. Plenty wrapper for your mother. I buy your father Okada tie. She still the waka. She still the follow. God forbid Monica. Monica no be wife for Matilda.
If you get money, Monica go stay with you. If you not go get money, Monica fit stay with you. Monica, follow. If you get big things, she swallow. If you don't get, borrow. Monica don't take for Kalukanika, fish shame you. If you're today, no be the same you. Why can't they love the same you? Monica, when I see for Facebook, Monica go far away. Monica they with that day. But me I go away. When tell me I like it. Just you can't spend money. Monica want come party. If you no come concert, Monica no be dundee. She like dundies.
Come to my place, she go run, come. I swear she go run, come. She see me take out money, she go shake bum. She go shake bum. She dey pepper for mat like say I lick dum. Like say I lick dum. She do like skin touch, she know they use condom. I swear she know they use condom. Monica, oh, Monica go kill the best, yo. Too much money for Monica. I buy many things for Monica. Yeah. School fees for your brother. Christmas clothes for your sister. Plenty wrapper for your mother. I buy your father Okada tie. She still the waka. She still the follow. God forbid Monica. Monica no be wife for Matilda.
Monica da-da-da. See honey if you know da-da-da. Monica da-da-da. This time you know da-da-da. Bro, yeah, da-da-da.